Now, as for the Chiefs, they've won every manner of football games. A blowout win on the road to start the season. A tight contest division at home twice now. Don't forget the Chargers, as we all remember, gave them quite the run in the first go-round of their home schedule against a division opponent. They beat back the Chargers. They beat up Justin Herbert. They beat back a Chargers team that had held them down on offense in the first half. They just beat back a Raiders team that went up 17-0 on them. And they beat back a Raiders team that had a shot to beat them last night. And they wound up making defensive stops, and the Raiders just made, like I said, too many mistakes, like a fourth down play where their two best receivers run into each other, knock each other out like bowling pins. The Chiefs have won a game in division where they had a pick six help them out, and they just won a division game at home where their tight end comes up with 4 touchdowns, and the other all-world tight end in the game hardly answered the bell. They've won a football game as well on the road at Tampa. Beat up the team that beat them in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, completely reversed the fortune, exercised a ghost, and they lost a game they shouldn't have. The proverbial losing a game you should not. They should be 5-0. They should have absolutely beaten the Colts. They made too many mistakes of their own. Take a clunker and throw it out. Now for them comes their toughest challenge. The Buffalo Bills are coming to town, and the Buffalo Bills are coming to town with the most inhospitable intentions. They want to win this football game in the worst way. I proffer to say if they could have circled any game on the calendar, you could win one. If you ask Sean McDermott, hey, Sean, welcome to the football gods Zoom. We will allow you to circle one game this year. One. The rest you're on your own to try and win on your own. But this is the one we'll put our thumb on the scale, and you will have your best chance to win, and we'll help you out. Which one is it? He would circle this game at Kansas City. I really believe that. There's many division games. You want to beat New England. I totally get it. But this is the one. And they're coming to town after a half day off against the Steelers. That thing was over. It was in the ice box right away. Done. Halftime over. They had half a game, half a day against Pittsburgh. And the Chiefs just were taken to the limit, to the max, pin the needle by a division opponent, and it's a short week for them. Look out. Look out. Week 6 is that big a game for the Chiefs, who have shown that they can do it all. They've got a game wrecker up front in Chris Jones. They've got some other young players. If Frank Clark can stay on the field healthy, they've got a big-time problem for the other team on their defensive line. This kid Snead on the back end looks to be like a blooming playmaker. He's all over the place. And they got running backs for days. I mean, they haven't even used Ronald Jones. They took a running back from the championship team that beat them 2 years ago, along with, playoff Lenny, Lombardi Lenny is still there, but they took Ronald Jones and they stashed him.
Yeah.
No, Jarek McKinnon ran the ball really well last
night. I understand
night.
And Isaiah Pacheco and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they're not even using him.
I thought that was maybe the Chiefs' most complete offensive game with the way everyone was involved.
Best MVS appearance, Marquez Valdez-Scantling for him. Nice catch a couple times for Juju Smith-Schuster. They're just beginning as well to gel. That's a Super Bowl caliber team with a Super Bowl caliber coach and playmakers all over the lot. And the Chiefs got it done last night. And man, did they overcome a whole heck of a lot last night